free agency has been open for 24 hours, so let's make some rash judgments right away. Brock Osweiler is the guy that comes to mind. I mean, I think when we think about this free agent period, we're going to think of that Brock Osweiler trade. And so he is our first loser. Let's start negative. Tell me why he's a loser, Mark.
Let's start negative. Well, I mean, it's an unprecedented trade where a team, the Texans, are giving the Browns a second-round pick to get rid of a player. I mean, it's something that baffled people when it hit the scene. And I think for Brock Osweiler, I mean, from a money angle, he's going to make more money in the last 2 years than the three of us will in our entire lifetime. So he's fine from the money angle. But career-wise, considering where he was last March to now, it's fair to question if he'll ever be named a starter ever again in this league.
He so sabotaged the offense at a financial rate so detrimental to the team's payroll that they had to invent a move to get rid of it.
I mean, but so you see him as a loser? Because to me, you're a loser when people are saying, well, it's a win-win trade. Great job by the Texans to get rid of someone and give something away for him. Oh, great job by the Browns to pick up they're the winners, he's the loser.
I mean, he's a loser, but I feel bad for him because he already lost in December when less than a year into a 4-year, $72 million contract, they had to bench him to save their chances at the playoffs, and they became the first playoff team since the 1970s to reach the postseason with fewer than 25 touchdowns. So he'd already lost in my mind.
Think about this: the Browns press release. They've needed a quarterback since Bernie Kosar, and the lead to the press release is we're so excited about the pick we've accrued.
Yeah, you know he's a loser when no one's even getting on Rick Smith for the fact that he absolutely burned $16 million of Bob McNair's cash and then had to give away a pick just to get rid of him. Let's spin it a little more positive. Chris Wesseling, can you give me a winner?
How about Carson Wentz, a guy who went off to a 3-0 start. Everybody was on board. This guy's an automatic franchise quarterback. The Browns are a laughingstock for passing him up. The Eagles have their answer. And then the rest of the season, he's got offensive line play that didn't hold up. The running game disappeared. And most problematic of all, he had no wide receivers. They had the worst wide receiver core in the NFL. Now they pick up Alshon Jeffrey. They pick up Torrey Smith. Two outside receivers allow Jordan Matthews to move back into the slot where he belongs.
Yeah, I mean, only Brock Osweiler had a lower yards per attempt than Wentz last season. I wonder if he'll make the same type of leap that Derek Carr did in year 2 as well. I mean, I think with the weapons around him, Wentz is a lot of promise. I'm on board with Wentz. I think it's a big move for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, it kind of makes the Browns a loser, too, because, you don't want Carson Wentz to do well. I'm just saying the Browns
as a Browns fan, at this point I think Cleveland's gone down their own road. They're very committed to their path. I think they come out of this weekend looking like another winner. We know more about that front office.
I mean, the Eagles are winners to me because they got 2 starting caliber receivers on 1-year deals. I think this is how the NFL kind of works right now. You could say Alshon Jeffrey's almost a loser. He didn't get that guaranteed money long term, so he decided to do a 1-year deal. They basically gave no guaranteed money to Torrey Smith, so there's very little risk. You upgrade the team and you don't make any long-term commitments.
Howie Roseman loves the month of March. We know this.